Hey everyone, this is Boston Leopard, and welcome to part 2 of the park. Let's go ride some bumper carts. So that's where we're at right now. Plenty of bumper carts. I don't know if they're gonna work though. Unfortunately, I don't think we can just hop in it. No. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Because the fences are missing. We need the fences for electricity for them to run. I think. I don't know. I'm not a bumper cart mechanic. But this one's on. I don't think we're going to ride it, though. No. Accident report. Name, Francis Dufresne. Time and date of the accident, 25th October, 1976. Laborers working on the crane. Supervisor, Richard. Witness, Lawrence and Michael. Brief description. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Francis was killed. Oh, shit. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, not the guy from Miami, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that, making Dexter a liar and a fraud, and he killed Francis. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples because the sheriff loves piss. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. Additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exercise the spirits. I don't know where I was getting some information from, but okay. Ooh, we're going. We're roller bumping. I think I was supposed to be standing on the other side to read that paper. It kind of looked like it was gonna hit me, but it went right here more. I guess if you walked up to it like that, that would have been kind of scary. Well, it must want us to go this way. So that's where we're gonna go. Straight to the thing I want to see the most, the Ferris wheel. I don't know why, but once I saw the Ferris wheel...
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car.
Not the sheriff.
Watching my boy through the window.
He wanted your piss.
I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me.
Oh.
But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
It's probably better that you said yes, Sheriff, and said shoot me. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn, and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. A lot of superstitious workers over here. But you know what? That's not going to stop us from trying to get on the Ferris wheel.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Department of Agriculture. Unsafe, close the park. Yeah, after the bumper cars, man. After touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is this inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there's a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed. I guess it's supposed to be well. All right, you know what? Well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction led me to believe that there's something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. Well, the base level is haunted. The ground is haunted. He said it himself. To wit, here's a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed. Well, it should have been closed down right there. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. This is only 2 years? If I had a park, I would have much more families killed. These are rookie numbers. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is me strongest recommendation that Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. Signed, David. Okay, before they release this game, did they not go through it and play it themselves and read everything? The sheer volume of incidents means that it is me strongest. What was the other one? I don't remember what it was. Oh, the rides at first glance appear well constructed. Okay, the combination of fucked up words and me not knowing how to read is probably not good. But we're gonna go on this, and that's all that matters. I'm here for the rides, man. Hey, Chad the Chipmunk. Here we go. Is that somebody standing in there? Looked like somebody was standing in there for me. Awesome. I wish I could turn my camera more. That looks like a rock is floating up over there.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Oof.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel.
Oh man, that sucks.
Tom was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Well, that was just sad. Now I'm sad. I don't want to be on the Ferris wheel anymore. I want to get off. I think we need a roller coaster to help get us back in the mood. Oh, look, the hat guy. He is back. Yeah, I thought I saw somebody over there. I do like the storytelling in this game, though. Not so much the note I just read earlier. But, you know, hey, that's one note. That's no big deal. Maybe the guy wasn't too good at writing the note. That's the wrong way. Atmosphere is very nice too. Roller coaster ticket. Ooh. Alright, we got a path made for us. And I got the ticket. Yeah, so it looks like roller coaster might be next. I was hoping for that. After that sad story, we need to pick me up.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think we want to find Callum.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
No, she's not. She doesn't want to see you. I don't know if you...
I always wanted to ride this one.
Never mind.
Never got around to do it before.
Well, she said earlier, wiping up piss for like their whole lives. I don't think the average parent really has to clean up their kid's piss. Like, I don't piss myself and then call my mom and ask her to come help me. But maybe I should one day and see what she has to say. Not actually piss myself, just call her and say that. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. Or am I? Hi, Hat Man. I'm glad you're back.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Where's he at?
Just leave me alone.
Behind me?
Fool. You always were.
Oh. Oh, he grabbed me. Get me off of this thing. It's trippy. Oh, I just hit him with a roller coaster. I'll say that, that probably got our moods up, right? Roller coasters are fun. Get that adrenaline flowing. Here we
The
go.
witch awaits. Callum? Callum!
Don't let him take me!
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers.
It's like a
I
dog.
think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Put your balls in her mouth. Okay.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in parkgoers' mouths by How Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. Damn. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something list this occurs. It is a true tragedy when something list this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solemn Chronicle will provide daily updates on the story going forward. Okay. I hate when stuff like... It's scary now. I just want to put my balls in these clowns' mouths. Lights. Oh, the dead guy. Dead kid.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Oh, no. That doesn't look like a kid. That was a very... that was a very long look. Oh, God. I think Chad might have done that. He's a crazy guy. Oh, looks like there's something on the stand now. This wasn't here earlier. Take pills. Okay.
These are mine.
Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. Where the hell am I now? What in the world? These pills can't be good for me. Hat guy! No, I wanna go this way. Okay, I guess we can't. He's not very mean or anything. He's just like, hey, turn around. Keep hearing someone walking right behind me. Callum!
Don't touch me.
Something tells me I'm a bad parent.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Whoa, wait, pickled what? Pickled punks? Oh, it's a baby! What the fuck? I'd try it. Wait, what's it say? Things are about to get just a little bit weird. No, it's not weird. That's fine. Hat man gone. Pickled punks. Oof.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
I still like parks. Just throwing that out there. Chad the Chipmunk, please stay away. I'd rather see Hat Man, which I'm guessing is Nathaniel Winters. I just put 2 and 2 together. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston. Hey, that's me! And I have retreated here, to the House of Horrors, I must think. He sent his wife and son to Boston Leopard, and I pickled them, and they're in pickle jars now. Callum, you little shit! That's not funny. I don't know why he's laughing. Good. Got Krampus. Ooh. That's the real Chad back there. You can be hiding behind any one of these. This House of Horrors isn't really horror. Like, it's just these giant cardboard cutouts of what? What is that? Oh no, now he's facing me. Ooh. Okay. That one did kind of get me, I'll admit. Here we go, something to read. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something's interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power, even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather like them. I feel like random casualties here and there is also not a good thing for a park to have either. I'm gonna retrace my steps real quick because I think that there was an area I did not explore yet. And I want to see if I can go there. It was down here. Just want to make sure I go everywhere. Look at everything that I possibly can. I guess there's not much here. Alright then. Ah! Nope, sorry, buddy. That just isn't it. This House of Horrors just has the same horror over and over. Where you going, buddy? Oh, it's like a Scooby-Doo hallway. Nightmare Circus. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolk, just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. That sounds like a cool book, actually.
Don't leave me!
Callum.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets.
Yeah, whatever.
Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Are you in the fridge, Callum? No, put some chicken. That's cool. Oh, is this something? Shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Okay. Drop off Callum to fix the electricity bill. Lorainne, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorainne, but I just can't do it. I had a little Canadian accent when I said sorry. Maybe one day it'll be easier, and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Oh, of course the name's Karen. What a bitch. Because I ran away with Dad? Must have been a reason I did that, right? Never contact me again. I'm your mother. Oh, whatever. Miss Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. Awesome. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer. So you're doing really good with your illness. You need to quit your medications cold turkey. That's how to do it. Ain't no such thing as weaning off. Just flush him. Our inquiry into the state of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased's parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, attorney. Man, this sucks. Money issues, that's a real horror in this game. That's a real horror of life. He's making up rhymes in there. Lorainne, things aren't right between us at the moment, I know. I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I'm so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. Okay. I wasn't ready to read another. Go, Callum? Bastard. Remember, take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organized babysitter. Zolift prescription. Not Zoloft, it's Zolift. It lifts you up. Oh, he got a song produced. I didn't run away, Dad took me. Yeah. That makes sense. Like, how old was I, too? What if I was, like, 8? And Mom was like, you fucking bitch. You ran away. Okay, that's the same one from earlier. Me not having money. Yeah, so we're stuck in our rut right now, it seems. I'm just gonna ignore these doors on the side. He's still singing the same song. It's getting shittier and shittier. There's all my Zoe lift. Oh man. It's really getting worse in here. Hat guy. I want to see more of Hat guy. But he's busy singing. I don't blame him. He's just trying to make it. Oh, okay. Got some baby dolls and blood in here now. That one's tucked into bed. Ooh, a screwdriver.
I'm a horrible mother. Where
I
is
don't
he?
have a screwdriver in the fridge. The baby in the oven.
Stop!
Callum, quit slamming the doors.
Where is my boy?
Man. How much worse can it really get now? I guess. Dawn and Laura. Oh, cool. I guess it could get worse. There's dead people in here now. Oh, the baby's on fire. Oh, dead rat things. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like a Fallout house. We're in the safe area. Alright, we made it through the House of Horrors.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. 2 children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
Yeah, I think I am the witch, yeah. Or you. I like the music. Ah, yes, a secret house of horrors.
Callum. Callum! Callum. Callum. Callum!
Oh, Chad's there. Got a cool Cthulhu shirt. What? What happened? I killed my son. That's not the end of the game, is it?
Hey, Lorainne. Lorainne. Don't blame yourself, Lorainne. People lose things all the time.
Oh. He brought a bee in a jar.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Huh. Well, that's the game, guys. That's the park. I killed my son. I thought it was going to be longer, honestly. Very good narration. I like the voice actors. The atmosphere was good. The psychological aspect was good, too. I enjoyed that. And there were a couple typos here and there in some letters, but in the grand scheme of things, if I wasn't recording and trying to narrate the letters, I probably wouldn't have noticed anyway. It wouldn't really throw me out of the game. But it was an alright game. God had some touchy subjects in here too. But hey, we got to ride a roller coaster, went on a Ferris wheel. I'll say that's pretty much a win. So if you watched the whole thing, part 1, part 2, thank you. Appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed it. And, well, that's the game. See y'all around.